Welcome inside our San Francisco studios. I'm Mike Am, joined by Curtis Conway and Nigel Burton. It's the time we're going to be talking about the best player in the country. Heisman Watch, and it's presented by Nissan, the premier partner of the Heisman Trophy. A lot of conversation about Christian McCaffrey, who all of a sudden has now come on very strong. Nation's starting to pay attention to what's happening out on the West Coast with regard to Stanford and McCaffrey. So give me your top three guys and tell me where McCaffrey stacks up among the competition.
Well, right now I still have Leonard Fournette, number one, Christian McCaffrey, number two, and I'm going to throw some love to my receiver guy, Corey Coleman.
Oh, all right.
Baylor, 18 touchdowns right now. Of course, Fournette's still doing his thing, but you got to eventually, if Christian McCaffrey continues to play the way he's been playing, I'm going to put him number one. And not just because he's in the Pac-12. He's doing it all purposely. He's running the ball. He's catching the ball, punt return, kickoff return. Reminds me of a guy by the name of Rocket. I'm taking you back to my day, Rocket Ishmael. He can do it all. McCaffrey is that type of player. I think eventually, if he continues to play the way he's been playing, Nigel, he's going to find himself nationally in that top three and not just in Seaway's top three.
Well, I'm with you. The problem for Christian McCaffrey is the fact that the slate of games he has to play, Notre Dame, he's still got to play against Oregon, still has a Pac-12 championship. Meanwhile, Leonard Fournette's playing Western Kentucky, Sisters of the Poor, and what's the matter you? So that's going to be the thing, I think, is why Leonard Fournette will probably stay the Heisman frontrunner. I've got Christian McCaffrey number two right now. I'd love to bump him up to number one as well. I think the guy is absolutely dynamic, everything that Seaway said. My third guy is Trayvon Boykin, quarterback at TCU. You think about the last five Heisman Trophy winners, all been quarterbacks. This guy leads a top five team in the country that plays absolutely no defense. Couldn't stop a nosebleed, right? And he's the second leading rusher for his team. So, I mean, the guy's doing pretty much everything. They need to line him up at DB. So, at this point, I mean, those are my top three.
It's funny you mention Boykin as a quarterback because you think, and we've talked about this before, throughout the course of the last few seasons, Heisman, typically a quarterback trophy.
More quarterbacks,
and yet,
quarterbacks.
Well, that's the thing. I asked for you guys for three guys. You give me six players, only one quarterback, and it's a lot of love to the running backs. McCaffrey, who both of you guys like, right now leading the conference leading the country. Yeah, in all-purpose yards. Right now, he is on pace to break the all-time leader for a season. That guy is Barry Sanders. His son also sharing some carries in that backfield with the Stanford Cardinal. It all comes full circle. Somehow we make it happen. All right, that'll wrap it up for us. And for everything that's happening around the conference, all you have to do, follow us on Twitter at Pac-12 Networks. And yes, it is plural.